Welcome to my channel. Before we begin, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Saying goodbye is never easy, especially when it's someone you see every day, someone who has been part of your life for decades. Kelly Ripa, whose infectious laugh, quick wit, and endless energy have brightened countless mornings, shocked her audience with a tearful farewell that left her in tears and millions of viewers stunned. But those tears meant more than just an ending. They told a deeper story, one of love, resilience, and the courage to begin a new chapter. Stay until the end, because what you learn from Kelly's emotional on-air moment may change how you view the goodbyes you face in your own life. For more than 20 years, Kelly Ripa has been a fixture of American morning television. Audiences watched her on Live with Regis and Kelly, Live with Kelly and Ryan, and most recently alongside her husband, Mark Consuelos. For viewers in their 60s especially, Kelly felt like a constant. Her career unfolded alongside their own lives as they raised children, advanced in their careers, and navigated life's many changes. She became a familiar presence in their homes. Through life's highs and lows, she was always there, offering comfort, humor, and a smile exactly when it was needed. That's why viewers immediately sensed something was different when Kelly appeared on screen looking visibly shaken. This wasn't entertainment, this was real. The live set looked the same that day. The bright lights, friendly faces, and relaxed rhythm were all in place, yet Kelly's energy had shifted. Her eyes carried something heavy, and her voice trembled. The moment she spoke, the room grew quiet. At home, viewers leaned closer to their screens. Her tone made it clear this wasn't scripted, it wasn't performative. Then her voice cracked. Tears welled up as she said the words no one expected. It was time to leave. For many celebrities, departures can feel distant or impersonal, but with Kelly, it felt like saying goodbye to a close friend. Her greatest strength had always been her relatability. She was more than a host. She joked about everyday annoyances, shared candid stories about her family, and allowed viewers to see the unfiltered person behind the spotlight. That authenticity made her goodbye incredibly powerful. This wasn't just a television announcement, it felt personal. Viewers weren't just saying farewell to a TV personality, they were letting go of a cherished part of their daily routine. Kelly didn't try to mask her emotions. As she thanked her audience, her hands trembled. She clutched her notes, then set them aside, choosing to speak openly and without rehearsal. It was clear how difficult this decision had been. She spoke of her fear, the uncertainty ahead, and her deep gratitude for everyone who had supported her through the years. For many viewers in their 60s, her words reflected their own experiences. They understood what it meant to leave a long-held job, to walk away from coworkers and routines that had shaped their identity. Kelly cried because she understood that shared pain, the weight of goodbye. She spoke lovingly about her husband, Mark, and their children, acknowledging that being present with her family mattered more than remaining in the spotlight. Life had taught her deeply personal lessons, reminding her that her most important role wasn't on television, but at home. This resonated strongly with her audience. As people reach this stage of life, family often becomes the priority. Grandchildren, partners, children, late-night conversations, and shared meals outweigh professional achievements.
Her farewell was filled with sadness, but it was also an act of love. A promise to show up fully for the people closest to her. At one point, Kelly paused, looked around the room, and said something that sent a chill through everyone listening. "I don't want to waste any more time, because time is precious." That simple sentence carried more weight than any rehearsed goodbye. Time is the one thing we can never reclaim. Viewers reflected on their own lives. How much time had they spent on work, obligations, or things that didn't truly matter? And how much more time did they want to give to the people they loved most? One thing became clear. Kelly wasn't just leaving a show, she was saying goodbye to people who had walked alongside her through life. It takes courage to step away from something that has defined you for decades. Kelly admitted she nearly stayed because of fear. Fear of regret, fear of losing herself without the cameras, fear of disappointing her fans. But she shared an important truth. Sometimes letting go is the bravest thing you can do. That message became the heart of her farewell. It gave viewers permission to accept the bittersweet pain of endings. Many had already said goodbye to careers, homes filled with memories, or versions of themselves that no longer existed. Kelly's honesty validated those emotions. She wasn't an untouchable star. On live television, she was a woman facing a universal struggle. Through her tears, viewers remembered their own. In her vulnerability, they saw their own strength. Moving on, she reminded them, is not weakness, it is profound strength. It means allowing priorities to shift and redefining success in more personal, quieter ways. Her goodbye wasn't just witnessed, it was shared. Millions of people experienced together the complicated mix of fear and hope that comes with letting go. As the camera lingered, it captured not only Kelly, but also her husband and co-host, Mark Consuelos. His reaction told a powerful story. Nothing was staged. He reached for her hand and held it tightly. His eyes, usually full of playful charm, reflected deep pride. When he spoke, his voice was thick with emotion. He wasn't addressing a co-host, but honoring his wife. He spoke of her dedication, her work ethic, and above all, her heart. He supported her decision fully, explaining that it was right for their family and not harmful to the show. What began as a public farewell became a deeply personal love story. It showed everyone exactly why Kelly made this choice, the strong foundation of family calling her home. Her decision wasn't just understandable, it was beautiful. The digital world responded instantly. Social media filled with shock, gratitude, and support, turning into a virtual living room of shared emotions. These weren't just "we'll miss you" comments, they were deeply personal stories. "I'm 68, wrote a woman from Ohio. "When I retired 2 years ago, I felt like I lost my purpose. I cried listening to Kelly today because I finally felt understood." A father from Florida shared, "My wife and I have watched Kelly from the beginning. Her choice reminded us what matters. We just planned a trip to visit our grandchildren. Thank you, Kelly, for the push we needed." These messages revealed how deep her connection really ran. Her final act of vulnerability became a gift, sparking thousands of conversations about legacy, courage, and defining happiness on your own terms. In the end, her goodbye raised a powerful question. For more than 2 decades, Kelly Ripa wasn't just a morning show host. That role had become part of her identity. Walking away meant confronting the question so many people face: who am I without this? It's a question anyone making a major life change must answer. If this story inspired you, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another meaningful story about the people who inspire us most. Thank you.